Thank you for staying with us. Coming back to continue this discussion, we still have Taiwo Kola Ogunlade from Google Nigeria answering questions about the Google event that took place earlier on this year. Taiwo, one of the additions that's one of the additions of the applications that were launched earlier on this year includes Google Posts, which, as you said, allows users to share their activities for the world to follow. But then, who can use this application, and how does one go about it?
I think that's an excellent question. So first of all, Nigeria is the third country in the world to have Gboard, to have Google Posts. It was originally in Brazil and the US. Nigeria is the third. In Nigeria, it's currently open to musicians, music stars, Nollywood stars, and sports stars at the moment. And in other parts of the world, I think in the US, it's currently open to small businesses, small business owners. So if you're a small business operating, if you were in the US, you'd be able to use it. So that sort of answers your question. And considering that it's a new product, we're currently testing how people are using that. Yeah. So the more people that use it, the more we learn, the more we're able to sort of fine tune this to help a lot more people and help them to use this a bit more. The second question relating to how do you use it, at the moment you have to apply for it. So you go to posts.google.com and you apply for it. It's a very lovely site, very, very user-friendly as well. You go there, it explains a bit more about posts to you, and then you sort of, when you go there, you register and then you come in.
If I were a poet, well-versed poet do not, but I do this in Hausa or Kanuri, would it be available for me to use?
Okay, thanks for the question. The first one, so one thing that you should know about Post is that Post works directly with your knowledge panel. If you know what a knowledge panel is, sometimes you go on Google and you do a search, then on the side you see a box that contains a picture and contains some results either from Wikipedia or whatever, contains a social media page. So when you do a search, it will show on the screen just now. So once you do a search on Google, so for instance, if you search for a popular person or a celebrity, the president of Nigeria, whatever, you get a knowledge panel. So Post works directly with the knowledge panel. All it takes is once you're verified, you must have a knowledge panel running, and that allows you to be able to have your results. So regardless, it doesn't, you know, at the moment, it doesn't matter what language you do your job or you do your post in. Once you're verified and you have a knowledge panel, your post will show regardless of whatever language that you speak. So it's not language-based. Yeah, it's not language-based. At the moment, everyone in Nigeria can get to see when you post something using Google Posts and you're verified. So it doesn't matter what language you speak or where you're based, as long as you're verified to post and you do the post, people will see it.
All right, so one thing Nigerians will be wondering is how localized these apps are, Taiwo. By localized, I mean how Hausa can it be, how Igbo can it be, and how Yoruba, can it be? Because these are the main three local languages in Nigeria.
The great thing, I think one of the good things that I love the more about Gboard, Victor, is that I have an uncle who's currently talking to me every time about you guys never speak Yoruba. You guys don't understand Yoruba. Every time he sends me a message, he's always typing in like a local language to say, Bawoni. And then whenever I respond and I say, I'm fine, sir, he says, no, you have to respond in Yoruba. So now Gboard allows me to do that. There's a feature in Gboard that allows you to automatically translate, which is so great. You type in English and it automatically translates to the language. So we have English, we have Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. The three major languages are available right now on the app, and you can also translate to all the other languages available on Google Translate as well. So over almost 100 languages available on. So you can make yourself look like a French whiskey by using Gboard. You just type and it's real time. It automatically, as you see on the screen, it automatically sends a translation even though you were typing in English.
So there was also an announcement to train Africans on how to use the internet. What was the motive behind this decision?
So yes, last year we made a commitment to train 1 million people on digital skills across the continent. And of that, in 1 million, we were able to train 500 people in Nigeria. Young people trying to create their own jobs or trying to get jobs via digital skills. So we have lots of good examples of people who sort of started their own agencies, are now supporting small businesses or people who were able to get jobs because of the new skill, digital skill they learned. And we announced in February of this year that we had hit that 1 million number. And so we decided we'll do it a bit more and we'll do more. So we launched the new announcement we made in July was that we're going to train 10 million people. Africa needs it, and the web is going to change the fortunes of Africa. It's estimated that over 70% of the people who live within the continent are young, and the more we're able to get a lot more of them educated about how the web works, the more they're able to take advantage of the opportunities the web provides. So we're very excited to be doing that. That's currently going on. A lot of the trainings we do either working directly with partners. We have a number of training partners that we're working with, or we're also working with organizations, corporate bodies, to ensure that we're able to reach a lot more people. We know that 10 million is a big number and it's an ambitious number, but it's one that we're happy to take on.
All right, guys, thanks for joining us and, of course, having this discussion. Taiwo, thanks for answering all the questions. Kolo, thank you for asking. Blessing as well, thanks for asking. But then we have to leave this Q&A session here. Perhaps if you still have doubts, you can just tweet at Taiwo. You, of course, saw his Twitter handle, but then we have to leave the conversation here. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the most viewed videos on our YouTube channel in the past week. Stay with us.
The lamentation over the bad state of the Epoma Benin Way by motorists tops this week's most viewed video in 5th place.
Left Auchi since for like 3 hours now. I'm in Irekpena. I still have about 2 hours drive before I get to Benin. In fact, it's really terrible. I just pray that government should please come and fix this road. It's really very bad. We are suffering.
Getting ready to go to work, put on a yellow life jacket, point out the exits, hand out chicken or beef.
The video of a British Airways air hostess making terrible comments about Nigerian passengers is up next in 4th place.
All the Nigerians are going to be there like, give me Coca-Cola, give me beef. Why you have no beef left? I want beef. And I'm just going to be there like, sorry, we ran out of beef.
Third spot is the special report by Channels Television on the Las Vegas shooting that claimed more than 50 lives and left over 500 others injured. The no-comment response by the Minister of State for Petroleum Resources, Dr. Ibe Kachuku, after meeting with President Buhari behind closed doors, comes in second.
Honorable Minister, thank you. You just had a meeting with Mr. President. What did you discuss?
No comments.
And the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi's comments on Nigeria at 57 is the most viewed video on our YouTube channel in the past week.
I said, if you look at it, we are celebrating 57 years of independence. That if you actually reflect properly, that we have failed. And when I mean we,
As a country?
As a country, including myself, I said we have failed.
Well, there you go. Those were the top videos watched on our YouTube channel in the past week. And that's a wrap also on the program this week. We do hope most of your concerns were addressed, but if not, follow social media addresses showing on your screen, and let's keep the engagement going. Thank you for watching. I'm Victor Matthias.